Hey guys, welcome to the splits tutorial. Today I'm going to show you a few basic poses that will help you with the front splits. Before we begin, I just want to stress that this is slightly an intermediate to advanced pose, and if you're a beginner, it might take some time and it is a journey. So don't get frustrated if the pose is not coming to you. Just have patience and basically enjoy the practice, enjoy the journey. So if you're doing a front split, which is something like this, you want to basically work on three things: the hamstring of your front leg, the inner thighs for both the legs, and the hip flexor and quadriceps of your back leg. So we work on these three things individually, but I just want to stress on the importance of a good warm-up. A good warm-up will make sure that your muscles are not getting irritated when you're doing the stretches. The stretches are all smooth and performed without any injury. So for the hamstrings, I like to start with a very basic yet very effective pose. It's called Hanumanasana. So one of the legs, my right leg here, that is straight, and the other leg, the left leg here, is bent. The left foot is touching the right inner thigh, and I will just go into a forward fold in this one. It will stretch out my right hamstring. It's even better if my right toe is pointing towards me. That will also stretch my calves and the back of my knee. If not, it can just point up, absolutely fine. The main thing I want to remember is straightening from my lower back. I don't want to go like this in my forward folds. That is strictly not allowed. So wherever you are, even if you're not reaching your toes or even your ankle, that's absolutely fine. Wherever you are, your spine should be lengthening and not rounding up like this. So you lift from your lower back and extend from your frontal body and breathe into this. Do 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And since hamstring stretching can include a lot of forward folds, I can also include a bit of twisting so that my lower back gets all neutral and it's not all like crumbled up. The second stretch, I will keep my feet together and then I will take one of the legs 3 feet behind. So how to calculate 3 feet? It's 1, 2 and 3, and I go back. Turn my body towards the front foot. Keep both the buttocks in one line, palms on the waist. Take a nice deep inhale and exhaling, go forward bending on my left leg. If I feel comfortable, then I can just drop my hands and be here. If my hands are not reaching, I can place a stool here, I can place a chair here, and just breathe in and stretch out that left hamstring. Again, don't lean right or left. Try to stay centered and keep both the legs really strong. You can do 5 breaths here and then come back. Opposite side. Same thing. Turn your body towards the front leg. Go halfway down first. If comfortable, then you can go all the way down. And again, if you're super comfortable here, you can just drop your head on the knee and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back. To stretch out my inner thigh, I will again do a very basic pose. It's called Hanumanasana, or more popularly the butterfly pose. So keep my feet together. No worries if the knees are not touching, they can be lifting up, and you can just go in a slight forward fold, enough to feel that stretch in your inner thighs. So I'll just stay here 5-10 breaths. If it is too strenuous for you, you can just stay here, it's absolutely fine. Just work on the pose, but don't do this again. It's not allowed at all in forward folds. So I'll stay 5. You see my neck is lifting, the shoulders are broad and the chest is coming forward. 2, 3, exploring my own depths here. 4, exploring my own practice and making sure that the breath and the pose go line by line. And 5. The second pose that you can do is in standing. You again take some 4 feet distance between your feet. Keep the feet parallel. Take a nice deep inhale and exhaling, hands go in line with the feet. And just extend with your lower back and go into a nice beautiful forward fold. Again, if you feel that your hands are not reaching or you're not able to go down, you can simply keep your hands here and just stretch out the inner thighs. Just keep your legs strong. Don't bend them. Keep your legs strong. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. And the last part, stretching out the quads and the hip flexor. It can be a bit challenging. See if that works out for you. So we start in a high plank. Bring this right leg forward. The left leg stays strong. And we'll hold the pose for 1. Be there. 2. Breathe. 3, 4, 5. Set the left knee down, toe out. Right foot 45 degrees out. Right palm on the right knee. You lift this right toe up and look back. Just opening up the hip thigh. 1, breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. You come back, get the foot back, lift your left ankle up, lift your left foot up. Again, if that is not accessible, it's absolutely fine. You can just continue in this pose and try to get your pelvis down like this. And if it is accessible, lift, stay in 5. If it is super comfortable, you can go and reach for your left ankle with your right hand and heel to the hip. Whatever works out for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. Go to a downward facing dog before attempting for the second side. And then high plank. Stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your knees down, toes out, and left palm on the left knee, pushing this away and look back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the foot back, lift your leg up and heel to the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. Downward facing dog. Just let the legs relax here. Let the lower backs relax. And come back. So let's attempt our split pose now. Again, I said attempt. We don't have to do it. Do it when you feel that you are prepared for it. So you start in this pose. You start in Vajrasana and then get your right leg back. And from here, your left leg goes back as much as it can. And your hands are well rested on the floor. And you just slide your right leg as much as it can go forward. So it can be here, it can be here, or it can go all the way up to here. Absolutely fine. Just stay there for 5. Enjoy the stretch. And one day you feel that it will be accessible. If it already is, then great. Keep practicing. And if it is not, if you're somewhere here or not even like, somewhere here, that's absolutely fine. Just practice. So that was it for the splits video. Please do this on the second side as well. If you just achieve the split on the front leg, it's not the end. You have to keep the body balanced and do the same stretches for the second side as well.